at stevehufpphoto.com, and I am here today with a big one. I received today, Sony, a couple guys from Sony flew direct to my house in Phoenix, and they hand delivered me a camera and lens, two lenses, and as you can see right now I'm holding a Sony NEX E-mount lens, the 18-55, but it's in black. Why is it in black? Because today I received the NEX-7 with Zeiss 24 1.8, the Zeiss 24 1.8, and the NEX-7, the long-awaited, much hyped, much talked about NEX-7, and I have a fully final production model with the final firmware in my hands as of today. And all this is going to be right now is a first look video. I just received the camera a couple hours ago. Like I said, Sony flew out to my house. They gave me the camera to review. I went out to lunch with them. They told me all about the camera. So I'm going to be using this camera over the next couple weeks on a trip I'm taking, leaving the next couple days. And I am going to be using this camera in almost every situation with the Zeiss lens, as well as the 18-55 and possibly the 51.8. They're trying to get to me by tomorrow. But this is the NEX-7, and as we know, it has the tri-navi controls. Basically, I have the camera set in aperture priority right now, and this left dial is controlling the aperture. The right dial is controlling the exposure compensation. And I have this third dial set up to control ISO. So everything is right at your fingertips with this new NEX-7 control-wise. The tri-navi, you have one dial, two dials, very solid clicks, very well made. And you have the dial on the back, which you can also set to just about anything you want. You also have the OLED display, which is amazing. This is the best EVF I have seen to date from any camera, period. When you put your eye up to the viewfinder, the back goes off and the EVF comes on. Very nice EVF. The Zeiss lens is a 24 1.8. It's the equivalent of a 35 millimeter focal length or a field of view because this is an APS-C camera. Let's take the lens off real quick and we can get a peek inside. So you have the same APS-C size sensor that's in the new Sony A77 DSLR. 24.3 megapixels is what we have here. And a lot of people's concerns were that the high ISO would suffer due to that. Now, seeing that I've only had this camera a very, very short time, literally like an hour, I only took some test snaps in my backyard, and I took a couple high ISO snaps in my office, and from what I've seen so far, it looks really good. I wouldn't have any complaints about the high ISO of the NEX-7. Maybe if you want to go up to 12,000, I wouldn't do that, but it's there and it's capable to do that. The camera feels really solid in the hand. You have a flash, which is a manual pop-up only, so it's not going to pop up when you don't want it to. Basically pops up with the flash button on the back. You have your playback. You have more controls here on the back of the camera. You have your menu button that you have on the NEX-5N. You have customizable buttons here, 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 here. There's so many customizable buttons on this, it's amazing. So this is considered by Sony, I was talking to them about it, not so much a pro camera, though I'm sure pros can use it, but it's considered an high-end enthusiast camera, which I can understand. So basically what they did, they took all the complaints from the 3 and the 5, because everybody, myself included, was complaining about the controls of the camera. So this added the tri-navi controls, which is the first camera, from what I was told, to feature 3 dials. You have 1, 2, 3, and then you have all these customizable buttons on the back. So plus there's some other features in here that I will go over in the full review. I plan on writing the full review within a couple of weeks, and over the next week I will be posting images from the camera as I'm on my little trip I'm taking. So there will be much more NEX-7 content on the site at stevehufffphoto.com over the next week or two. Finally, we'll end up with my full written review, video samples with the camera, etc. So this is it, the Sony NEX-7. It's being released second week of November. So about a month from now, these are going to be hitting the shelves. Sony told me it's selling like mad, and they are going to try their best to keep up with demand. And I'm just happy and stoked because I have one right here in my house, in my hands, and I get to use it for the next few weeks. So how cool is that, to let you guys know how this camera performs with the Zeiss lens, no less, as well as the 18-55, which looks pretty slick and black, I must say. So there you go, the NEX-7, stevehufffphoto.com. Be sure to check the site every day for some new info, maybe some, maybe an NEX-7 diary. Maybe that, I can start that. So check back, stevehufffphoto.com each and every day, and check out the NEX-7, plus tons of other reviews and guest posts and articles and all kinds of cool stuff. So see you there, and until next time, hope you're having a great day. Bye. So here I'm going to record some video with the Zeiss 2418. This is in my house. It's midday, all the lights are out, but there is some light coming from my patio door. The question is, will the NEX-7 dethrone my Olympus EP3 as my go-to take-anywhere camera? Another question is, will it replace a Leica M9? I mean, the NEX-7 has a lot going for it. So let's take it outside and see how the lens does. So we got the front door up here, and I'm gonna open the door. We're gonna see how it does with exposure and focus and all of that. Let's see if my dog wants to come out. Scrubby, come on. Come on, boy. He's slow, he's old, he's an old man. There he comes. Okay, so again, I have the Zeiss connected. I'm gonna have to take the aperture down, and I can do that in real time while I'm recording. So I just took it from 1.8 down to f4 because I'm in the Phoenix Sun, of course, and here we are. I'm just walking. This is the NEX-7, and I am using the tilt-out LCD. Let's see. There's really not much to record out here, but I can tell you that the NEX-7 feels really good in my hand. It's solid. It's a little bigger. It's actually quite a bit bigger than the NEX-5. And it feels really good in the hand. And right now I just want to see how it's going to focus here. If it's silent. And we're also listening for the clicks that some people are complaining about in the NEX-5N. And it's funny, with the clicks in the NEX-5N, there's quite a few cameras that click. It's kind of a camera thing, but I'll be curious to see if this one does it as well. So far everything's looking good on the LCD display. Actually, I'm in full sun and I can see clearly. And okay, now the sun's really bright, so it's kind of washing out the LCD. There's my dog. Hey, Scrubby. Good boy. Alright, we're going to go back in because this is kind of just a quick first look test. This is nothing fancy or nothing super official. I'm going to open the aperture back up to 1.8. Let's see if we can focus. There we are. It seems like it's doing really well. Okay, going to go back in the house. Let's see here. How's it doing in low light? I will know when I look back at the screen. And let's go back into my office. Here we are working on the video. And as you can see, I just use iMovie with an iMac. Just look back over the video that I just shot. And there's no clicking noise. I heard no clicking. At least I didn't notice it. Maybe you guys will notice it. But as for me, there's no clicking with the NEX-7. Also, the video quality seemed really good. The focus was really fast and quiet. I didn't hear any focus noise. So the Zeiss 2418 seems to focus very fast and does very well. The only thing missing is image stabilization. The Sony NEX-7 does not have in-body image stabilization. so it would have to be in the lens. But the video didn't seem overly jerky, and the video was much better quality than I get out of the Olympus EP3 due to the jello effect of the EP3. So I'm just kind of randomly here focusing on things, okay, just so you can get an idea of how fast it focuses. But I will be doing my full review in a couple weeks. I'll have more video, I'll have more everything, and be sure to check back at stevehoughphoto.com. Check back every day for the next 2 weeks if you want to see more cool NEX-7 stuff. Hopefully I don't get people saying, I'm tired of NEX-7. So just keep checking back, and I will see you there soon. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.